Yeah, the show is happening in July the 21st. It's a Friday night, obviously Manchester Fringe, and it's organised by the Northern Beats Poet Association. I'm not the main man, I'll put that out there now, and basically I've been given the task of coming over to see you wonderful people and tell you a little bit about what we're doing actually there. So I've been given these instructions to read out, so do forgive me if I've not learned them. I'm horse racing bets of the day, Debbie. Wait. Right, so here we go. So NBPA, I'm still doing where I presents The Happening. Comedy, music and spoken word. Okay. Friday the 21st of July 2017, and that is at Gullivers Lounge, Oldham Street, 7 p.m. till late. Very late probably, Debbie. Anyway, I've been given a quote to say, we are Northern and we are proud of our vowels. We are very proud of our vowels. I don't know what it means, but that's what I've been told to say. Because we like to pronounce everything and we're proud that we are Northern. Okay. The head guys, Martin Christie and Jimmy Andrex, who unfortunately couldn't be here, they're from Over the Sticks in Yorkshire. Okay. Lovely Yorkshire. Holmfirth is actually my second home. Get very good response in Holmfirth myself. My name is actually Ferris Ward Jr, by the way. I will be appearing overnight, and I'll tell a little bit more about me, Debbie, later on.
Are you the compare on
a couple of hours? I am not the compare, no. Even though I'm dressed like this, and this is my usual garb. But no, I'll be doing whatever the spot is. I'll be going on, maybe doing three or four songs. 3 or 4 songs, and maybe the odd poem. I like a bit of poetry as well, Debbie. I like to. A lot of people say to me, "Ferris, are you a singer?" And I'll say, "No." "Are you a comedian?" "No." And so they'll say, "What exactly are you?" And I say, "Well, I'm an entertainer, old school Rat Pack entertainer." So I like to throw in a bit of everything if I can, Debbie, just to keep everybody happy. But we've got lots of wonderful acts on the night. Jimmy Andrex, who was one of the co-organisers, has given me a list to read out. I don't know whether to actually read this out in a bit of a Yorkshire twang, as I was Jimmy, or would that be offensive? Who cares? Right, let's have a look. So, Martin Christie, as I said, one of the other organisers, Poet and the Loops, can write a song on an accordion. That's my Yorkshire accent, Debbie. But artists push it so he makes rhymes and beats on gadgets people don't even understand. Now, what is this? I've seen Martin, he's a very wonderful, talented. He's got a magic box. Okay, he's got a magic box, not called the magic box which I normally talk about, but he's got a magic box. Sorry, I'm a bit saucy, Debbie, don't worry about me. A magic box which he switches on and it does all sorts of various noises. And then he does poetry over the top and he jigs about a bit. Very energetically for his age, so I'm very impressed with Martin, he's very good. Poet and the Loops, that's what he goes as, he likes to go by, okay. Jimmy Andrex, okay, he's one of the other co-presenters, writes poetry, it's a bit dark in it, makes music he doesn't understand to take the poetry somewhere else. Is it ignorance or apathy? He doesn't know and he doesn't care, Debbie. His words, a Northern Beat poet. There you go. I'm going to run through these very quickly. I don't know all of them, I'll be honest with you, but I know some of them. Let's put that there. Oh, I can read it better now. Claire Robertson-Dwyer, poet, artist, performer, filmmaker. A Northern voice that doesn't apologise and conform to establishment of flat cap doffing. That was good Yorkshire, wasn't it? A Northern Beat poet. Robert Sharp writes and performs songs that live in the shadow of hills. People think they understand on postcards and sitcoms, but he knows the truth. I didn't understand that when I wrote it. Might be a bit of a typo there, Debbie, but I just said it anyway. Georgina Hardcastle writes and performs songs that breathe fresh air. Sometimes on her own, but sometimes with the aforementioned Robert Sharp. Okay. Georgina Hardcastle writes and performs songs that breathes fresh air. Oh, I've done it. Sorry, beg your pardon, Debbie. I'll carry on. That's me. I'll sort me out in a minute. John G. Hall, Manchester Beat Poetry pioneer. Founded Beautification. You ever heard of Beautification? He founded it. No. Poetry over in, I think is it Wivenshaw, somewhere over. I've been once, but I was driven, so I don't know exactly where it was. Beauty and intensity in words, a Northern Beat poet. Not many more to go. Yeah, so I imagine we'll all be doing sort of 10 minutes each, probably, something like that. Jane Steele, poet, novelist and actress, stand up. You can sit down. You'll never know what you'll get, but it doesn't matter. Which is a little bit about when I go for one of my saucy massages on a Friday night. I don't know what I'm going to get, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, Pasha Taylor, she's a poet, like no one you've ever seen, don't cross her. Well, I won't be crossing her then. Tom Brandfoot, poet, musician, crafted imagery, electronica and guitar solos. Well, so it's music as well, spoken word and a bit of comedy. Tuesday Tony, have you heard of Tuesday Tony?
Yes,
yes,
seen him.
Tuesday Tony,
yes.
A very good friend of mine, I know Tuesday Tony. A one-man scene, poet, musician, impresario, mover, shaker, facilitator, potato. Say potato, it's made up. Tuesday Tony will be there doing his stuff, fantastic. Give him a first chance, Tuesday Tony did on at the First Scholar and open mic on Tuesday night on Oxford Road. Look him up. Stan Skinny, actor, poet, 10-word novelist, musician, songwriter, I like his name. Current holder of title Great Yorkshire Show-Off, a Northern Beat poet. Stuart Falconer, artist, musician, visionary forger, comedy and art, off its axes. And then we've got Ezra Allen, who's a poet, but it ain't. Polly McCormack, poet, it's not rocket science, but it could be. A Northern Beat poet. Two more. Alan Blaze, melody and electronica, a beating heart, a Northern Beat poet. And Alan Keogh, he was always there, he was there before it started, a Northern Beat poet. And that's all the people who are going, Debbie. That's all of them. Obviously, I've been asked to come along to represent all these fine, wonderful body of people. My name is Ferris Ward Jr.
Yeah.
As I said earlier, I'm a Rat Pack singer. I like to do a bit of singing, a bit of dancing, a bit of comedy. And I put a different twist on the wonderful songs of Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr. from Wonderful Buble, obviously. My own twist being the very special lyrics that I add to these wonderful songs. So some from a bit saucy, Debbie, I'll give you that. But depending where I'm singing, I can do a clean set, a medium set and a very vulgar set. So, bit for everybody there, bit for everybody.
Where do you normally sing?
Wherever they'll let me, really. I like to do a few open mics.
Yeah.
If, you know, depending, obviously, I can get away with certain things, but around Manchester open mics, more well known in some of them. Obviously, like I said, the First Year Scholar, Tuesday Tony, one of my favourite haunts. I get invited to do 50ths and things where there's not so many kids running around, obviously.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of attention from the ladies?
Surprisingly not, Debbie. No. And to be fair, when I do get the attention, it's probably not the type of lady I want to get that attention off. You know what I mean? Not that I'm judging and not that I mind, but yes, so we tend to have had a few.
What kind of songs do you sing?
Well, like I say, I can do the old standards. You know what I mean? Ain't That a Kick in the Head, Dean Martin?
Yeah.
My version's 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
You know. My way, obviously, my version's by way. Yeah. Okay, because I do like to swing both ways, Debbie. Yeah. At my age, I think, why limit the amount of number of people we can put on, as it were. So yeah, by way, Hack the Wife. Obviously, I do like to put a lot in about the wife, bless her. So yeah, lots of different songs, all with my own twist. And I like Buble, obviously. One of my current favourites is the Buble version of Van Morrison's Moon Dance. And mine's called A Hot Sex Dance, which is a vaguely true story about the time when me and my wife got very drunk and ordered 2 escorts to come over and have a night of passion. She's not actually heard me perform it, but it was very exciting, and I might perform that on the actual night as well. So
fantastic.
There you go.